Players, welcome to today's episode of why you should vote on your state and local level. And today's example is coming from none other than Texas, honey. We have some hypocrisy, and it's definitely thick on this one. So y'all go ahead and grab your tea and have a seat. Let's talk about Texas State Rep Bryan Slaton. I declare. So Texas State Rep Bryan Slaton is 45 years old. He's married. He's a former youth minister. And he's also a Magamite, honey, a frumpy dumb tank sniffer who calls himself tough on crime. And also, hey, he's tough on LGBTQIA plus issues, honey. He's been leading the charge to ban drag shows in the state of Texas. This is him right here exercising his Twitter fingers to say it's sick that a drag queen would be reading stories to kids. He's also been known to push for a complete ban on abortions, honey. Now, he's been working hard at those things, but here lately, he's been missing in action. He hasn't been at the house. Some would argue that he hasn't been showing up to work because he's trapped. He got caught up in the middle of some thick-ass hypocrisy. Oh, yes, honey. He's been caught up in some thick-ass hypocrisy because a staffer has filed a complaint against him, alleging that he had ooey gooey with a Capitol intern, and according to reports, this Capitol intern is under the age of 21. I declare. So a Capitol staffer alleged in an internal complaint that State Rep Bryan Slaton was having an inappropriate relationship with an intern who was under the age of 21. They also alleged in the complaint that he had ooey gooey relations with that intern 2 weeks ago. Complaint alleges that Bryan Slaton called the intern after 10 p.m. on March 31st and invited her to his Austin apartment. The complaint goes on to say that after this encounter, Bryan Slaton allegedly brought the intern into his office and flirted with her again. The same day, Bryan Slaton allegedly showed the intern emails from his personal account that accused him of ooey gooey with a staffer. The staffer believed that Slaton wrote the emails as a test to see if she would report him. Slaton told her and her friends to keep quiet, according to the report. Now, earlier this week, Bryan Slaton's attorney issued a statement calling the allegations against his client outrageous and false, but they haven't responded to these new allegations. Now, the intern has not been identified, and an attorney for that intern did not immediately respond to requests for comment. Also, the House Speaker has not responded to requests for comment as well. But last week, after these allegations came to light, honey, at least 2 House Republicans have called for Slaton to resign, and 1 Democrat has also called for him to resign. Oh, Bryan, not under 21 and drinking alcoholic beverages. It will forever and always be the hypocrisy of the GQP for me.